Hood 101, how to know a motherfucker can't fight. I got you. The first one is the storytelling. This is the most obvious one, is that them trying to convince you that they're this dangerous guy, you know what I'm saying, as a defensive mechanism for you not to try them, but for you to also be afraid of them. So if you ever talking to like a coworker or something and they get to talking about how they are black belt and this and that and they know how to do all this stuff, especially when they bring up no touch knockouts. If a motherfucker ever bring up no touch pressure point bullshit, they full of shit. Off rip, they full of shit. Another thing is like them talking about how they fought more than one guy, and if they talk about how they just like nobody wants to get me upset because once I get upset, I use everything as a weapon. If you like, dude, you understand how many times I done met dudes like this, dog. Is they not fighting for real. They can't hook for shit. Another thing is this: if you ever get into an altercation, like you getting ready to fight a motherfucker, and they get to telling you they whole rap sheet about where they from and all that shit, and they trying to hype themselves up, trying to get themselves ready, they can't fight. Anybody that gotta help, hype themselves up to all that extra shit, you know what I'm saying? They're not conditioned for this type of life. They don't really know what the fuck they doing, right? So as soon as you start to see that, you can tell this motherfucker ain't on that shit, man. Anybody that gotta get themselves angry, they gotta start seeing red. If they gotta, you know what I'm saying, gotta get mad. They gotta get mad to fight. They definitely can't fight. Off rip. Anybody that gotta get mad to, I just blank out. Them niggas right there, easy work. Take them out. Last but not least, any motherfucker that think that like boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, all that, if they think that stuff don't work in the streets, nah, I'm fighting ass motherfucker. Anybody that can say that with confidence, bro, I done seen plenty of boxers no, they haven't. They have not seen plenty of boxers get knocked out. I've seen plenty of jiu-jitsu guys no, they haven't. They haven't. They haven't seen it, right? It's just a coping mechanism to make it seem like you knowing how to, martial art skill, you know what I'm saying, doesn't affect them, which it does. You can easily put motherfuckers like this down.